There is a question someone recently asked me, and I've had people ask me that question over and over and over again. And the question is that, can I share my password with my spouse? Now, a lot of spouses, they feel it's a sign of trust for each other to share password with themselves. Now, the question I'm asking you is, do you think it is really a sign of trust? Now, in this video, I'm just going to say something, not deep. Now, don't take my word for a final conclusion, even though I'm a love coach. Yes, I know. But you're not going to take my final word. You too, you are going to drop your full, strong comment. Express your mind. Because you see, relationships differ from person to person. Don't cower in and don't give in because others said so. Don't give in because I'm saying so. What is your personal opinion? Have you had an experience out of this? Look at me. This video, I believe, is going to help a lot of relationships. Okay? Now, I'm going to do my personal, candid, truthful opinion on the matter. What you need to do is you to drop your comment and let somebody reading it be able to gather strong fact they can use to help themselves. Okay? All right. Here, now look at me. Sharing password can be a very serious matter in a relationship. Yes. For many marriages, it can even lead to the death of marriages. Maybe sharing password to joint account, for example. Sharing password to social media platform. Maybe some couples love their Facebook. Some couples love their private chats. And maybe your wife is presently locking her chats. Maybe your husband is locking her chat. What really do you think you should do? And if you have questions, you can drop your questions on this platform, and I will look at them and be able to find the one I think needs answering, and I will help in dropping answers to your deep hidden questions. So here is what I think are the pros of sharing password in the relationship. Number one, I think it can create trust and transparency. Number two is that in case the password is missing, if you share it, it makes it quicker for both of you to recover your password. Then number three is it can create and enhance cooperation and teamwork among the two of you. Then number four, it can also reduce suspicion and secrecy, because people hold password close to their hearts. If I share my password with you, it kind of shows that there's some level of openness in the whole thing. So one of the pros, it reduces suspiciousness and secrecy. That is it. Here are the cons of sharing password in a relationship. Number one, it can lead to privacy invasion. Let me say something. Let me correct an opinion. Being married doesn't mean both of you have lost your identity in the marriage. No. Both of you are still individual you. An individual you with different identities and different personalities. Both of you came together and you are to work together towards a common goal and a common vision, which is what the marriage is all about. Common goal in finances, but it doesn't mean that both of you should lose your identities. I don't think so. No. I am married. I have my own identity. My wife has her own identity. She works, she goes to work, she has her friends, she has her friends, she has her car, she does whatever she wants to do. As long as it enhances, it doesn't destroy our union together. And I trust she's doing the right thing wherever she is. She goes out when she wants to go, she comes back, and I trust her. And she does the same with me. Are you getting? So that's the first thing I'm going to say. So for some, one of the cons is that it can lead to privacy invasion. Another con is security risk. Assuming both of you are sharing a private account and its finances, it can lead to compromised account. Okay? Some couples are funny. Some people are just wonderful, wonderful people. They come into your life, but they have their own agenda. Maybe he's secretly planning to travel abroad. Maybe secretly planning to do something. You see, and then they need resources. And then once they have access to that password, they'll start eyeing it. I've seen men who hijack the whole finances and close the whole account. Women who hijacked the whole account from a joint account and they collected everything and took off just because they had access to the password of that account. So I'm telling you these are some of the consequences of things that can happen if you do it. The third thing that can happen is that it can lead to loss of personal boundaries. A boundary tells you where your partner starts and ends, and it tells you where you start and you end. But when you share your personal password, it can lead to there are no boundaries anymore. And in a relationship, boundaries are important. Even in marriage, boundaries are important. Yes. Boundaries define how far you can go and how far you don't go. You have sexual boundaries, emotional boundaries, friendship boundaries, who we can allow as visitors in this home and who we can allow into this home. And it goes on and on and on. If you start sharing password, it can lead to compromised personal invasion. The fourth thing that can happen is that it can create a room for abuse and control. If one of the partner is abusive and controlling, it can give them room to do that. Then the fifth one is difficulty in maintaining your individuality. That's what I'm trying to say. Being married is good, but it shouldn't make you lose your individuality, your essence as a person. When you get to heaven one of these days, you will see that you are an individual. Marriage was just there, given to you to enhance you, not to take you away. So these are the pros and the cons. Now, who should share password? Who should share password in a relationship? Number one, couples in a long-term relationship or committed relationship should share password. It's important. It kind of creates room for transparency and trust among the two of you. Number two is that those with joint financial account is okay. Yes, those with joint financial account. Yeah. Number three is that partners who prioritize transparency and trust should do that. If you prioritize that, then you should do that. Then another advantage I will also give you, which can lead to assuming you have a personal account. Assuming you have a lot of money in that account and you buy suddenly, maybe you die, you lose your life, an accident. You know how life happens. What can happen? You see, you only end up trying to hack, stressing the other person who is alive, and that person was your wife or your. I know of a guy that died during the COVID-19, and he had about, one of his account was about 10 billion. He had 10 billion in the account. The wife did not know. The wife did not know. And he has in another account 6 billion. The one he knew about was the one of 6 billion. And she was happy that he actually knew that one after that. Then two of the guy's friends who knew now came together and said, should we tell the wife about the 10 billion? And they went to the manager. Finally, they concluded among themselves that they were going to tell her. That's good friends, you see. That's good friends. But that there would have been no need for all of that if the wife knew. Finally, they told the wife, you have 6 billion, but your husband still have 10 billion. She almost fainted. She almost fainted. That's quite a lot of money. Okay? All right. Now, who may not need to share their password? Number one, those who are in a new and a casual relationship. You don't need to share your password. Assuming your relationship is less than a year old and you see your partner pressuring you, you got to share your password with me. Forget that rubbish. That boy is a bobo star. Let that girl keep quiet. You can't trust each other just in a casual and a new relationship. You don't do that. You wound yourself for nothing. Wait a while. Check them out first. Feel like you trust this person well before you can share your password with them. If not, you will regret it all. All right. Who may not need to share their password? Anybody who values individual personal privacy should hold back in sharing their password. Number 3, if what you do is extremely sensitive, assuming like you hold a government official responsibility, and the things you do, and maybe you know that maybe your partner is careless, or maybe this other person is careless, and maybe you belong to an organization that share extreme vital information. Tell your partner the need why you can't share your password with them. Don't do that. You will wound yourself. If anything is compromised, you can go to jail for that. The last set of people who should not share their password, if you know you have trust issues, or you have past betrayers in your past relationship, don't share your password. If not, it can be extremely very devastating this time. Now, I want you to drop your comment right now. What do you think about this video? Do you think that sharing of your password is a sign of trust or not? Is it really a sign of trust? Now, it is left to you. I've shared my own opinion. It is left for you now to drop your opinion. Let's hear what you think, okay? All right, I'll be waiting in the comment section, and everybody's waiting for your comment. Now, don't pass this video and pass by. Go to the comment section. Please drop a comment. Somebody will learn from you. Very important. And when you finish, please give this video a subscribe to the channel, and recommend this video for somebody to see, meaning share this video, let somebody else see this video. I will see you in my next video. Thank you, take care, and God bless you.